Hi YouTubers, Maggie here. I just thought I'd tell you this wee story that come to mind not that long ago. And it's a story about a wee girl. Somebody told me this actually. But a wee girl who lived in the woods. I don't know if it was about here or wherever, but she lived in the woods. Now every night when her mum put her to bed, she would hear like a creaking as though somebody was moving about, either under her bed or round the bed. And she was terrified. She was terrified to even get up for the toilet. So when her mum would go in the morning and say to her, are you all right? And the wee girl would say, I'm fine, mum, but I can't get from bed to the toilet at night because I'm hearing sounds. The mother says, well, don't worry about that because it's the trees in the forest that are creating the sound at the window, and it's only nature. That's all it is. And if you hear the house moving or making a creak when you're in yourself, the house is just breathing. It's just relaxing. And sometimes when I'm actually sitting in my own sitting room, we do hear noises. We hear the door relaxing, or well, this is what I tell myself anyway, because if I didn't, I would freak myself out at some of the noises I hear in here. As if you've watched my videos, you'll know the sort of problems I've had in here for many years. But getting back to the story, the wee girl the following night decided she would sleep on the floor. Now she felt if she slept on the floor, she would, if the ground, then she would feel it. It wouldn't be on the. She would feel it, and she would know that there was something in the room. So anyway, as she's lying in bed and she dozes off to sleep, she wakes up to a little tap, 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 tap at the window. Tap, 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 tap at the window. And of course she gets freaked out, and she thinks to herself, look, I've came onto the floor because I hear the floorboards moving. Now I'm hearing a tapping at the window. Anyway, she braves herself and gets up out her sleeping bag and goes to the window. And it's actually just the blinds, the cord of the blinds with the wooden knob at the end, and it's blowing gently with a breeze in the room, and it's tapping against the window. So she's quite happy, and she went back to the floor to sleep again. The next thing she knows, she could hear someone, sounded like they were breathing, but it came from up on her bed, which she couldn't see because she was at ground level. And by this, she was getting really frightened because whatever was in her room, or whatever her imagination maybe was playing tricks with her, I don't know, but she could hear coming for her bed. So the wee girl decided that she was just going to peek over the edge of the cup, over the edge of the bedding. She thought, I've got to, I'm 10-year-old and I've got to face my fear eventually. And as she started to unzip the sleeping bag, she was just starting to come out the sleeping bag, and she just got out, got onto her hands and knees, and was just easing up over the top of the bed to have a wee look to see what was on her bed. And Betty, that one frightened you. Anyway, do you know what was on her bed? A cat. So she took it to be that it was the cat that she'd heard moving on the floor. She thought the cat was playing with the toggle on the bed and that, and everything was fine. But I mean, I have given you a fright by telling you this wee story, but the moral of the story is, although I believe that there is an afterlife, and I believe that spirits are around about us and they're trying to tell us wee things that we need to know. But for children watching this, the moral of the story is, if you hear anything and you're in your bed, brave it out and get out your bed and go to your toilet, or go and see your mum, or go down the stair, have a glass of water and go back to your bed, because there is nothing creaking in your room, and there's nothing at your window, and there's nothing on the walls. So that's what I'm saying. I may be telling ghost stories that have happened to me in the past, but I do realise when you're a child that these things can scare you. And although I have just given you a wee scare, I've only done it just for a wee laugh, just to give. I just hope you let your mum and dad see this, or you let your kids see this, and because I know a lot of my subscribers are youngsters that follow Emily and Archie on TikTok. So here's hoping that you got a wee scare there, and I didn't scare you that much because I'm not a scary person. Okay, so I'll say goodbye for now, and I hope to get back into my stories early tomorrow. Okay, so have a really nice day and take care. Bye bye.